You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What's going on, NASCAR diecast collectors and diecast viewers on YouTube? This is Original Big Bry here, and welcome back to another NASCAR Authentics review. And today on this new episode of NASCAR Authentics Reviews, we will be reviewing a very recent car from one of our recent and newest wave that we got from NASCAR Authentics. And I did pick this up at my local Walmart, and you can find all these diecasts at your local retailers, which are Walmart, Target, Toys R Us, HVYE, or whatever the hell it's called, because I don't have that around my area, so, and Meyer, and many more. Basically, any retailer that sells groceries and NASCAR diecast. But today we'll be doing a NASCAR Authentics diecast review on Clint Bowyer's 2017 Mobil 1 Ford Fusion. And you can take a look right here. We got the usual packaging for the NASCAR Authentics waves. This is the first Clint Bowyer diecast that we've got for the NASCAR Authentics waves since, I believe, the 2012 American Sleuths car. As I drop it, that's something I do mostly on most of the diecast reviews. Diecast torture right there. But and there's a usual collect them all, and tune back in the next few weeks and you'll find out which cars I have reviewed. But one of them we're about to review very shortly, and we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at this, shall we? Alrighty, everybody, and we got this car off its box, and it just looks fantastic. Got the classic Mobil 1 colors, driven by not Tony Stewart this year, and it's actually Clint Bowyer. But before we get onto this, guys, like all my NASCAR Authentics reviews, as my focusing is going in and out, so we'll try to bear me with that real quick. We will be looking at the little accessory that comes with it, which is another reason I love NASCAR Authentics. And it is nothing too crazy. It's literally a magnet, and it's shaped like a hat. So I will have to say that this is probably my least favorite magnet accessory that we have had for the NASCAR Authentics waves. I mean, I do appreciate it. I mean, this is something that Winter Circles used to did back then. But you know, I would prefer something else like the 3D helmets, or even back then, I think they used to do like the twill jackets that they used to have. But I do know why they did this, because, like I said, Winter Circles used to do that. But not the, you know, most unique accessory, and it is a little hard to display as well. You have to kind of display it like that. But I don't know. Wish I had more color to it, because they're just plain black. But it's okay, though. But anyways, unlike the magnets, this diecast is pretty basic, but it is, you know, decent. I mean, like I said, if you're a Clint Bowyer fan, I would totally recommend getting this. I mean, I wish they did a little more job with the paint scheme, but we'll just do a little 360 view, and then I'll just, as I'm trying to talk about this car, yeah, I really wish they did more with the paint scheme. As you can see right there, we got the new spoiler right there, so that's something new that we have for some of the late 2017 releases. I think even in the standard release, which has the black chassis and the black interior, it has this as well, so one good reason I like the EL mold as well. Yeah, very plastic white bottom, as the focusing is really going crazy today. Bear with me, guys. And there's the wonderful 2016 Ford Fusion. I know it's a 2017 car, but they did they made a new look in 2016, so gotta like that. Of course, this is another car that has to fail with the not having the Monster Energy logos, and also no name banners as well. They have implemented that since, I believe, Wave 4 and until now, and this car was released in Wave 5. So, yeah, very unfortunate. So it looks like Wave 3 was the last good wave when they had the name banners. But, yeah, you know, you got your traditional Mobil 1 colors, blue, white, and red. I almost had a pause there for a second. I was going to say black, but the spoiler is black. But yeah, it's mostly just a white car, and the paint scheme is very basic. I mean, but anyways, enough about the paint scheme. Clint Bowyer, though, yeah, like I said, we haven't had that much Clint Bowyer diecast in the NASCAR Authentics waves. I mean, we only had two from when Spin Master was around, and that was during the days where we have, you know, energy drinks on the cars. I know, kind of ironic, and those cars are pretty hard to find now, the NASCAR Unites car and the standard release car. But yeah, I actually do got a diecast comparison to show you guys of this, because that's going to make this review a little interesting. So we'll be looking at the 2016 car of Tony Stewart's car, which of course Clint Bowyer is the new replacement for this year. Glad to see he is in a better ride, unlike last year at HGOT Motorsports. But as you take a look, here is the car from 2016, which is on the left, and the 2017 car is on the right. As you can clearly see, there's some big differences. Of course, you know, this is the, I got this. This is not the NASCAR Authentics car. This is actually the standard release because I like the paint scheme on this very much. But, yeah, pretty much the same on the front. But then once you get to the side, it gets very different. And, man, I really wish they brought back the Pegasus. They only did it for last year, or what looks like to be a Pegasus, but I think that's what it is. And that's pretty standard for most of the Mobil 1 cars. But they went very basic this year, which I will be showing you guys another car which they base this car off on, and it is a NASCAR Authentics car. But yeah, very big difference, as you can see right there. You know, I'm not really a big fan of this paint scheme, but I'm really glad that we have this diecast this year, though. Really cool seeing a Clint Bowyer diecast. We finally got one throughout the years of waiting. But big difference, of course, one is a Ford and one is a Chevy, as I just flip-flopped it for you guys. And the only, I mean, mostly the top is the only thing that stays similar. Oh, I just realized that there is no sponsor on top of the roof. I guess that's where Nature's Bakery was going to be, but I guess they removed that, or Clint Bowyer just couldn't find another sponsor, because Mobil 1 is his main sponsor right now, and I think Haas, so he's another guy, another pretty big a big star, that a big driver actually, who is trying to get sponsors. But I know Tony Stewart's helping them out with that. But we are going to be looking at the Americana 2015 car, which I think this car has a lot of good vibes from it. It's a really cool comparison if you can look at it. If you take a look at the front, it is very similar, like very. Just wish Lionel had the name rails, though. That would be really cool. And this is where it gets very, very similar. I mean, the paint scheme is sort of different, but the color scheme is very, very similar. And I can see where they base this off at, but I kind of wished Stewart-Haas Racing did a little bit more into the paint scheme that's underneath in 2017. On top is the 2015 car. But yeah, but still pretty cool. And then there's a big difference right there, of course, of the spoiler and the new manufacturer that Stewart-Haas Racing cars have. And of course, this side's the same as the left, as the iconic Race Day 2011 would say. But, yeah, the Clint Bowyer diecast. What more can I say about this car? You know, I'm really glad Clint Bowyer is in a great ride. It's been a while since we've seen him in a great ride, I think since Richard Childress Racing. But then again, 2012 was a pretty successful season besides the little contact we had with Jeff Gordon and Phoenix. Hate to bring that up, but, you know, that could, if it wasn't for that, I think Clint Bowyer would have easily had a shot at winning the championship in 2012. But hopefully we're going to see him in victory lane. It's been since, I believe, that year in 2012. I think at Charlotte was his last to win in the Make America 500. But I feel like his win is coming soon. He has finished second at Bristol, and by the time I upload this video, we will be racing this weekend actually at Bristol. So this is one guy to look out for, guys. So a very appropriate view to upload this car. But that's all I got to say about this diecast. If you're a Bowyer fan, I would recommend getting it. If not, then I would wait until the Haas car comes out if they release it for NASCAR Authentics. But that's all I got to say right there on the Clint Bowyer 2017 Mobil 1 Ford Fusion for Stewart-Haas Racing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, please give this video series and the diecast review series a good comment, like. If you guys haven't already, I highly encourage you guys to subscribe to my channel or for any of the latest and greatest NASCAR diecast reviews out there, especially NASCAR Authentics, because NASCAR Authentics is love and it is life. Well, until then, guys, this is Original Big Bry signing off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we're going to see you guys in the next NASCAR Authentics video.